Okay, so coming in here, looking at the big auditorium. They have shows and they just have poker tables. We're all playing this tournament. Okay, this is the auditorium. We all be playing. All right, real quick, first break. Got a starting stack, basically. Just running cold, not catching anything. Went down to about 15,000. Lost half my stack. Nothing really exciting happened to get there. No big hands. And then the guy had a cooler. A guy poured out on him on the river. And then so this guy under the gun, this kid, he had about 2,000 left. The blinds were like 300 and 500, something like that. So he went up for 1,800 is what it was. Just all in blind under the gun. And then call. I looked down on the big blind. I have ace queen suited with like 10 in there, and I got 15 behind. I just jammed. Oh no, I actually had 20 behind. Take that back. I had a little more than that. I had like 23 behind actually. But I thought, well, this kid went in blind. I got a good hand. Just call. There's no three betters. So, perfect spot to just jam. Even though it seems like a big bet, oversized bet. I'm happy to just take down that dead money, 6,000, 7,000. And if I get called, I'm in good shape. I think I'm flipping at worst. So, the guy who flatted ended up coming in on, and he called off half his stack. And then the other guy folded. He's like, that don't make any sense. Why would you jam? Blah, blah. Well, ace king or ace queen makes perfect sense. And then he had pocket nines. The guy who went in blind had pocket tens. And I had ace queen and I won the flip. So, made some money there. But then since then, I lost like 10. I had one hand. It was king, 10 with two clubs. And pre-flop raised. And probably should have just folded. He's kind of a tighter guy under the gun. But I called the queen jack off. Like I said, king 10 was the flop. He bet pretty big, so I probably should have just folded. But I called the open ender, thinking I could rep the clubs. 3 of clubs came on the turn. He checks. I bet pretty big, repping the clubs, figuring that's going to work. And he hemmed and hawed and he called, so I think he has a king. He didn't like the club. And I had fully intended to put it in on the river. It was a blank river. Well, the river was another king. So, and he bet small into me, and I mean, it makes perfect sense. He bet a king. He didn't like the club, so he check called. And so I just folded. Obviously, with queen high there, I don't think, even if I had a flush, I would have folded. So, that's it. So, we're sending a starting stack and see what happens. I got to put this on my vlog. This is the coolest little card protector. The guy's thinking about poker. The chip stack, and you flip it around. It's got all these little things he's thinking about, EV percentages, and it's like that. All right, so I am out. Got knocked out here. I had about 25,000 in chips, and the blinds were 500, 1,000. I was under the gun with ace king off. I made it 2,200. The guy on the button made it like 7,000, and I ripped it in. Come back around to me, put it all in for my 22. The guy snap called me with 10s for half of his stack. It was the same guy earlier that called me with the 9s. And he's like, oh, you owe me because he lost the flip before. I'm like, dude, he's just running good. And I don't know how you snap call with 10s. I mean, you could think about it, maybe call, but, you know, I could easily have a higher pair there. I raised under the gun and then 4-bet jammed. So, but he snap called me with 10s and he held. So that's all she wrote for this one. And I'm going to turn around and go play some cash today. Figure out where I'm going to play. Probably go back over to Rivers. And then, yeah, we're going to take another shot at this tomorrow. I'm not into doing multiple bullets. Don't have the money to do it anyway. So I'm just going to do the one bullet today in this and then another bullet tomorrow. And then hopefully make day 2. If I don't, then I'll just turn around and the seniors is on Sunday. So that's it for the tournament here today. Fortunately, just lost the coin flip. Just couldn't catch any cards for the most part. And then, like I said, lost that coin flip. So everyone around me, I see people hitting straights and sets and flushes, and I couldn't catch nothing. I did make some mistakes, though. I'm not happy with where it turned into a limp fest, where everyone was just limping. And it was like, and I had like mid position, I had like 3-4 hearts. And either play it, raise, or fold. I don't know why I got into a limp thing, because it's kind of like, well, my stack isn't very deep, and so it's like, well, I guess I'll just take it, cheap. Because thing is, if I know people are opening, then of course I'm not going to limp with those hands. But everyone was just limping. We get like 8-way limps, like hand after hand after hand. Like everyone was just limping, which is pretty silly. It shows, the level of players. Basically nobody was opening, and so I was like, well, I guess I'll see some cheap flops then. But I don't like limping and having all those people there, because actually I ended up flopping with that 3-4 hearts. I flopped an open ender, gets checked to me, and I bet, and the guy check raises big, and it was like queen 6-5, and he's like, yeah, I got lucky or something. So he was in the big line, so he probably had like queen 6 or something, and that's why you don't limp. It's number one, it's most people don't limp with monster hands, so they can rule that out. And then, the other thing is you want to get the big blind and stuff out of there. They get those garbage hands, they can get lucky on you. But and if you have a good hand, you want to charge people. I just was taking the limps because my stack was short. If I had a deeper stack, I would not have done that. But I'm not a fan of limping either. You just play it or don't. And if you're going to play it, open. So that's kind of how I feel. I wasn't happy about falling into that limp thing everyone was doing, really. So anyway, that's it. Guess maybe I'll tune back in here if I play some cash or anything exciting happens the rest of the day. I'll show you some of these guys. Some of these stuff going on. They got a mega satellite into the main event. Looks like is that a circuit event or the main event? I'm not sure. 1-5 win $400. Oh, that's a circuit satellite to the main, I guess. What else we got here? We got the seniors. What other events I got going here? Another no limit hold'em. Some ladies. I'm sure they got a PLO event too. This is the one I'm playing here. No, this is the main event, I guess. It's 1 million prize pool, 1,700 buy-in. So. And there's a PLO, $400 buy-in. And they have a monster stack one. Huh. You see more chips on that one? There's a PLO. So it looks like that's the ones they got. Quite a few. Alright guys, for you, this is such a nice poker room. Like back in the day, it was really cool. And they got comfortable chairs. Look how nice it is. Dude, on a Friday circuit, they got 1-1-3 table going. Like 5 people. And that's it. If you go to Rivers right now, they got 2 PLO tables, 8-1-3 tables, multiple 2-5 tables. People just don't play here, even during a circuit event. It's crazy. Oh, because that's the case, and this is dead, and I'm just going to turn around and probably just lay down for a minute, take a load off my back, and turn around and head over to Rivers, because it's just pretty dead here. Circuit event going on a Friday. And there's 1-1-3 table going. Horrible. This place just died. Everyone plays the Rivers. I don't know why. I think the room here is nicer. But you never know. Could be just bad dealing. People don't like it. Ever since COVID, this place just seemed to die. And, yeah. I mean, like me, I'd play here. It's a nice room, but why do I want to play with 5 old guys when there's, 15 tables going on over at Rivers right now, and I know there's lots of action over there. So, obviously I'm going to head over there. Yeah, blackjack. Some cool little things. I'm going to grab something to eat real quick. Blackjack. Hey, baby. It's all videos. Oh, look at, I didn't even notice that. Is there even live tables even going, or is it all just machines now? Yeah, I remember this used to be actual dealer table games. Now it's all machines. Hey, baby. That's crazy, man. There's no more live dealers. That's pretty shitty. I wouldn't like that if I played, any table games outside of poker. time to use some Caesar's reward points on something I don't need. Cheesecake. Looks pretty good. Here's a good bet. I got the Chargers winning it all, along with the Bucknuts. I fucking hate to have to charge them on, but cheer them on, that's for sure. But they look really good. So for them to win the conference, that's it. And the Chargers together, plus 5,000. So that'd be a nice little payday. A little something, something. Wish I had more money, I'd bet more, but that's enough. So I had one yesterday. Today, right off the bat, I'm like down 400 again. Just not playing very good in PLO. I don't know why. But part of it is probably this foreign fucking douchebag. And as soon as I sit down, he's like clicking this little, I don't know, it's like a lighter thing, or it's like two steel things together, like it looks like cards. But he plays with it, and it goes clank, clank, clank. And it's really fucking loud. And it's really fucking annoying. And I asked him nicely, can you please not do that? That's annoying. And then he's like purposely doing it now, like crazy. He said it relaxes me. And I like to put people on tilt. And he's like purposely being a big douchebag. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Some of these foreigners. Fucking amazing. I mean, I'll just say it like it is. This is one of these guys that just, you know, fuck you. I'm gonna be even louder. Just to be a dick. So anyway, I'm going to my car here to get my headphones. This is annoying as fuck. Okay, so this guy was annoyed. I was annoyed. He was annoyed. We talked to the floor, and they're gonna ask the guy to stop doing the clicky thing, which is good. Okay. Well, guys, I burnt through $750 in PLO. Just could not get anything going. And then the last hand, I had ace, jack, 10, 4 with the suit, something like that. Just min raise and stuff, I called. Flop come 10, 10, 4. I flopped the nuts with the two higher kickers. And the guy had 10, 8, 3 deuce or some shit. I was in really good shape. The turn comes an 8. And he hits a higher boat. I put it all in on, pretty much on the flop, so. Yeah, I should have just stuck with, I don't know, at some point just cut my losses, I think, with the PLO. I was trying to get back on the Hold'em list, but while I was playing, but one break broken. Other than like that, I'm not going to keep playing the PLO. I just wait for a Hold'em seat, I guess. See if I can make some of it back. Hate losing that much one day. I didn't bring that much with me. Boys and girls, I think we're going to call it a day. I was waiting for a Hold'em seat. And it was, she said I was 6 on the list. There's all these call-ins, and I'm waiting for an hour. Go back up here. So we're man on the list. She said you're like 26. Like all these people, I guess, came in that had done the online thing. And once they pop in, I get shifted down to the bottom. So, never like that. Because I'm already there. But, this is what it is. I'm getting tired. So, pick my wounds, go home. And let's hope tomorrow goes better.